3/4 of the way, no, 2/3 of the way through. Get my fractions right. So I'm Fiona Jean, as you know, conscious warrior. Peace of mind. Peace of mind transpires and thrives when you let go of things that limit your growth and happiness. You work for this peace every time, you know, you give up. Perhaps it's when, what are the sort of things that you would give up? Old regrets and excuses. You can't always choose what happens to you, yet you can always choose how you feel about it and what you do about it. You don't have to be defined by the things you did or didn't do in the past. Don't let yourself be controlled by regret. Perhaps this is something that you could have done differently, or maybe not. Either way, it's merely something that's already happened. Be done with old regrets. They're just an excuse for people who have failed, and failing only happens if you learn nothing and give up. 99% of all failures come from people who have made a habit of making these empty excuses. Think about it. You rarely fail for the things you do. You fail for the things you don't do, the business you leave unfinished, the things you make excuses about for the rest of your life. Perhaps it's a burning desire to have all the answers. Accept the feeling or not knowing exactly, where you're going, and train yourself to love and appreciate the sensation of freedom. Because it's only when you're suspended in the air with no destination in sight that you force your wings to fully open so you can fly. And as you soar around still, you might still not know where you're traveling to. That's not what's important. What's important is the opening of the wings. You may not know where you're going, but you know that for so long your wings are spread, the wings will carry you forward. What if it's a false hope of a pain-free life? Pain is a part of life, and life's pains comes in many forms, shapes, sizes. There's the cold feet pain of moving on, perhaps, graduating, taking the next step, walking away from the familiar and into the unknown. There's the sharp growing pain of trial and error, of failing as you learn the best way forward. There's the immense dizziness pain of life slapping you in the face when everything you thought you knew was true wasn't, or everything you'd planned falls through. Then there's the more ambiguous aches and pains of successes, when you actually get what you've hoped for, but then you realize it's not quite what you envisaged. And then from time to time, there's the warm, tingling pains you feel when you realize that you're standing in a moment of sweet perfection, a priceless instant of achievement, of happiness, which you can't possibly last. And yet you will remain with that forever. Even though so many folks forget, pain is actually a good thing. It means you're breathing, you're alive, you're trying, you're interacting with endless possibilities in this world. Pain is for the living only. It's worth fully accepting and dealing with while you still have a chance. What is ties to sensitive people? Because people are extremely difficult to change. Throughout your life, perhaps people will make you mad, disrespect you, treat you badly. Don't compare yourself with trying to change them and win their approval. That's my invitation. And perhaps don't make any space in your heart to hate them either. Simply walk away and let karma deal with things they do, because any bit of your time you spend on them will be wasted. And any bit of hate in your heart will only hurt you and not give you peace of mind. Obsessing yourself with negative news is another thing that breaks the peace of mind. For every, prominent newscaster that howls out about how bleak and unjust life is, there are thousands of people behind the scenes working tirelessly to make a positive difference in the world. For every disheartening crisis, that's breathlessly reported. There are thousands of real, meaningful success stories that don't get the attention they deserve, yet they have enormous positive ripple on humanity. Try not to obsess over negative news. Learn from it and use your knowledge to work out a way to eagerly move toward a brighter future for you and your loved ones. Life does get better and better when you choose to make it so. And perhaps the belief that fulfillment resides in the end result. Is that, playing with your peace of mind? Fulfillment's not a matter of achieving a specific goal. In reality, it's a matter of mindfully enjoying the process to achieve that goal. It's the fulfillment of flowing from focus around your life on specific and authentic intentions, ideas, and activities that genuinely speak to your purpose. When these intentions are clear, consistent, meaningful, you have sufficient means to bring fulfillment and joy to your life, whether you ever fully achieve your intended goal or not. In other words, the right journey is the destination. And peace of mind can often be messed with if you're measuring your success by material wealth. Because we're bombarded all the time with images of stuff, right? Whatever it happens to be, with the implication that the stuff somehow elevates personal value and success. And quite frankly, it's bullshit. And so I encourage you to think about how much of your self-worth is connected to owning, giving, or getting stuff. Because truthfully, success, happiness, and peace of mind have little to do with stuff. So what does help create these things? To laugh often, love genuinely, to respect others, to judge less, to win the affection and sincere smiles of children. Oh, how does that lift your heart? To earn the respect and honest peers and endure the betrayal of fake friends. Why have fake friends? To appreciate the beauty surrounding of you wherever you are and wherever you go. To find the good in people and situations, to give what you can and leave the world better than you found it. To explore ideas and passions and sing them from the top of your lungs, to know at least one life has breathed easier because you've lived. This is what makes a life successful. This is how happiness and peace of mind are attained. Not very peaceful. The need to keep everything the same. That also messes with your peace of mind because, let's face it, times change, things change, people, circumstances come and go. Life doesn't stop for anyone. Life moves quite fast, really. It rushes from calm to chaos in a matter of seconds. And it happens like this to people every day. It's happening to someone right now. Calm, chaos, calm, chaos, calm, chaos. It's like we're swimming between the flags all the time. And sometimes the shortest split second in time changes the direction of our lives. A seemingly, innocuous decision rattles the whole world like a meteorite, if you will, striking Earth. Entire lives have been swiveled and flipped upside down, especially over the last 2 or 3 years. A lot of people, for better for worse, on the strength of an unpredictable event. And most of the time, these changes come when you're not asking for them or expecting them, but they happen. So are we helpless? Are we puppets? No, we're not. I don't believe so, do you? These changes are going to come and you can't help that. Yet it's what you do afterwards that counts. And that's when you grow. That's when you find out who you truly are, how resilient you are. So when you find yourself standing on a threshold, crossing of which seemingly changes everything, don't fight it. My invitation is not to fight it. Begin the next chapter of your life. So if you've gone through a major change in your life and come out the other end, I'd love you to share in the comments just briefly what that was for you and how it's made you, improved your life and hopefully given you some peace and peaceful mind. That's what we all are looking for, peace and calm. So I'll leave that here for today, a little longer video for you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 10. Bye for now.